Hotel Delta Juliet, Kilo Foxtrot 6, Hotel Delta Juliet Mobile. KJ5, NHH, Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel Mobile. KF8 EID, KF8 EID, mobile, in and out. Thank you for that, Carthage, Tennessee. See, we'll acknowledge these mobiles. We have Anders, KZ4JN, Jose, KJ5MEL, Mark, N4DES, Brent, KF6HDJ, Jeremy, KJ5NHH, and Terrence, KF8EID was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. If you're mobile and want to get on the list, come with a call sign twice. W8 NJT, Whiskey 8, November Juliet Tango. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Quebec Foxtrot, mobile. Okay, we had Nick, W8 NJT, Robert, KF8 EQF was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Let's go up to Anders. How often do you replace your cell phone?
Good morning, everyone. Here in Florida, it is 63 and dark. I change my cell phone usually on a 3-year cycle, but if something happens, of course, much quicker. Well, have a great day, and we're halfway through the week. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet, November, sending it back to you.
Very good, Anders. Yeah, we're starting out 42 up here, and like you say, it's still dark, but I like the light in the evening, and we're going to go back to winter here tomorrow, I believe. Have a great day. Jose, KJ5MEL.
Good morning, everybody. This is Jose in storming Austin, Texas. On the way to San Antonio. I'm mobile this morning. But yeah, I try to replace my phone every 2 to 3 years. Most of my jobs, since I'm contractor, come in through email and text messages. So I need to have a very fast phone. Everybody have a great day. KJ5MEL, back to control.
Well, thank you, Jose. Hope you have a good day as well, and drive safe. Mark, N4DES.
This morning, happy Wednesday. Don't mentioning it is dark out here, but the sun's starting to break through the clouds. As to the question of the day, about the same as the prior, about a 3-year cycle, give or take. Back to net control, N4DES.
Very good, Mark. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Brent, KF6HDJ.
Well, good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the brew crew. Whenever the phone dies, or I can no longer upgrade it, whichever comes first. I hate mobile phones, even though I'm in IT, so it's not a big priority for me. Back to net control. KF6HDJ, have a great day.
Well, thank you, Brent. Hope your day goes well. Thanks for checking in. Jeremy, KJ5NHH.
We're morning, Bill, Vicky, Brew Crew, everybody on the net. Good morning. 72 here in Conroe and rainy, so hopefully it doesn't last too long. See, on the cell phones, I think I'm going to be like most everybody else. I think 36 months is typically what the installments are on those phones with AT&T. So once it's usually paid off and it needs to be upgraded or the screen gets cracked or anything like that, it's time to upgrade. Turn back to that. Y'all have a wonderful day. KJ5 NHH Mobile.
Very good, Jeremy. Hope you have a good day as well, and thanks for stopping by. Nick, W8NJT.
Good morning, everybody on the net from a place where it's 62, raining cats and dogs, and standing puddles as tall as your ankles. For me, it used to be every 2 years we switch phones, but we've been going with good phones, and it's been doing well every 5 years now, just because there hasn't been that much technology upgrades. W8NJT, back to net control.
Very good, Nick. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for checking in. We have some more text check-ins. We have Angelo, N5UXT, Scott, KE9EST, and Elmer, KB5NJU, who is usually mobile. Is that correct, Elmer? This is KB5NJU, that is correct. And I hang on to my phones until I can no longer upgrade them or until the battery starts going out too quickly. I tend to hang on to my phones for a long time. Happy Wednesday, all. 7-3 KB5NJU Mobile, back to net. Oh, thank you, Elmer. Hope you have a good day as well, and appreciate you checking in with us. Let's go up top of the list to Larry, KM7CGI. Good morning. Plan gets us new phones every 2 years, so it's every 2 years we trade ours in. I hope everybody has a great day, KM7CGI. Very good, Larry. Hope you have a good day as well. Jay, K1MCO. Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the morning crew. This is K1MCO, and speaking about replacing the cell phone, I just replaced mine this past week. So that was 2 years. Send it back to you, Bill. Nice to hear you. K1MCO, Orlando, Florida. Very good, Jay. Sounding good as usual, and hope you have a great Wednesday. This N2BH, let's go to Roy, KA8BYU. Morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody on the brew, KA8BYU. Well, I'm going to be probably replacing it next month after 4 years. The charger jack is giving me fits, so about time to replace it. But yeah, that's about usually 4 years or so for me. Back to you. Very good, Roy. 4 years it is, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Zachary, KI6KQO.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. 69 degrees here in Florida Central, and I shoot for 5 years. The last time I had to replace my phone, I think I had it for 5 years, so they're expensive these days. With that, Bill, I'll send it back to you, 7-3 to the group, KI6KQO.
Very good, Zachary. Yes, they are. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Randall, K8UFM. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to all the Brew Crew. It's cold and really rainy here today. Roller for cell phone replacement. And with that, this is KAUFM, back to net control.
Everyone have an outstanding Wednesday.
Thank you, Randall. Hope your Wednesday goes well, and thanks for checking in. Armand, W4AEB.
Good morning, everyone. This is W4AEB. I'm going to say 4 years, although if they keep getting much more expensive, I'm going to go back to a flip phone. This is W4AEB, back to net control.
Very good, Armand. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Keith, W9QJQ.
Everybody, I'm on FirstNet, so being a firefighter, first responder, they upgrade my phone every year. Kind of a pain in the butt, but every year they give me.
You must be pretty good at transferring all your apps and everything else over by now. Have a great day, Keith. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the rest of the root crew. The answer is no. I don't have a cell phone. I'm on a landline.
Good for you. You're a lot better off without a cell phone, I think, most of the time. Have a great day, Clark. Craig, K4NMX.
Good morning, everyone. I shoot for 5 years, but if the battery goes bad or something else malfunctions, it'll be sooner. K4MMX back to net.
Very good, Craig. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Joe, KM4WZD.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning to the crew. I don't know that I've really got a fixed schedule. It's kind of one of those things when it quits working or when I can't update it or anything like that anymore, then that's when it's time. But I don't really have a schedule I stick to, so hope that's a good enough answer. Everybody take care. 7-3 KM4WZD. Back to net.
Yeah, we'll put you in the berries column, Joe. Hope you have a great day. Ray, N3DQD.
Yeah, good morning, Bill, and the rest of the net in there this morning. Yeah, I'm with Joe. Whenever the thing quits functioning, to upgrade. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Yeah, very good, Ray. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us. Gary, K4HBT.
Morning, Bill, Vicki, Bruce. It seems like phones nowadays are a little bit better. About 10, 12 years ago, that you can get more than 2 years out of them. Right now, on the current phone, I'm about 4 years in. It still works perfectly. Battery life is great, so I'll just let the phone go until it's no longer serviceable or able to upgrade. That's it for me. K4HBT, back to net control.
Yeah, we'll put you in the berries column also. Have a great day, Gary. Carrie, GM5CAR.
GM5CAR returning. Good morning, Bill. Good morning to everybody on the brew crew. It's been yearly because I'm a bit of an Apple fangirl, but lately not been a lot of difference, so I think I'll probably start going to maybe 2 or 3 yearly. GM5CAR, back to net control.
Very good, Carrie. Hope you have a good rest of the day and appreciate you stopping by. Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill, and the rest of the crew. KC2
I'd say I update it every 2-3 years, but I may slow down if I don't see the great improvements that they're talking about. Have a great day.
Well, thank you, Wayne. Hope your day goes well, and thanks for checking in. Lou, KA4EPS.
Hey, good morning, Bill and everyone else on the net. KA4EPS, 74 degrees, Lake Worth Beach, Florida. Great question. As an RF engineer for AT&T, I think it's an appropriate question. I gotta have more of it. Gotta have everything new every year. So I'm an every year person, Bill. And a good question for upcoming net would be Android or iPhone. 73 KA4EPS.
Oh, thank you, Lou. Yeah, I've got a Samsung. It's not even 2 years old, and I don't know, it must be a Samsung thing. It doesn't play videos right and stuff. I was looking to replace it, and then it's not even 2 years old. I can live with it for a bit. Have a great day. Ed, K4POI.
Good morning, Bill, and everybody else. I remember the days when you had the battery you replaced regularly yourself. The bat came off easily. But since we have them with permanent batteries now, I've never replaced it. I just trade the phone in every couple of years, 2 or 3 years. Like now, the battery's not lasting more than 3 or 4 hours, so it's time for me to trade in again.
Yeah, it's kind of sad they're making us a disposable society, and hope you have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Bill, KI4EGQ.
Well, good morning, Bill, and all the brew crews. I would say average is about 3 years. Most of the time. Sometimes it was a little sooner. You might have dropped the phone or cracked the screen. It was just, well, let's get another one. But 3 years on average, I'd say. Hope everybody has a great day. KI4EGQ.
3 years it is. Have a good day, Bill. Thank you for checking in. Herbert, KC3UUK.
Good morning to everybody on the net. KC3UU. Herbert, southwestern Pennsylvania. Put me to 3. That's about my average. About 3 years. With that being said, it's 61 degrees here and raining, thunderstorms. And all of that, back to the net, KC3UUK. I'm clear.
Yeah, very good, Herbert. Yeah, we've had some rain here, and I'll take it over the snow this year. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. We'll take Mike, K2CMT, and then we'll take some general check-ins, and we'll run the rest of the text check-ins, everybody together. So let's go to Mike, K2CMT.
Good morning, Bill, Scott, and Miss Vicky. Answer to the question is, every time they make a improvement in the camera, a major improvement in the camera, it's time to change phones. I use mine more as a camera than I do as a phone. This is K2CMT in DeBerry, Florida. Good morning, everyone, in 73.
Yeah, that's quite important. The camera, I think, takes pictures and stuff than anything else. Have a great day, Mike. Let's see. Let's take some general check-ins. Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet Whiskey Mobile.
KF8, DML, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta, Mike, Lima, in and out.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo. WB8 BHL Mobile. WB8 BHL Mobile. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. N2 CFX. N2 CFX Mobile. All right. November Bravo 9 Delta, NB9D. All right, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list. We had Chris, WB5ITT via the text line. Have James in the mobile, AA5JW. Jeff, N2VLK. Brian in the mobile, W5GHR. Bill, W8WHK. Jeff, KF8DML is in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We have Frank, KJ5DXB. Ed in the mobile, WB8BHL. Ernest, KG2LA. Jinzik, VA3KTJ. Christopher in the mobile, N2CFX. And David, mobile, N6QDY. And we have NB9D. Let's see, this N2BH, let's go to James, AA5JW. The question of the day is, how often do you replace your cell phone?
Well, good morning, Bill and Vicky. Thank y'all for running the net this morning. And good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring, mobile into Houston for work today. And it is ugly out here. It is drizzly and misty, and we're going to get several rounds of thunderstorms, maybe some hail. So it's going to be a little dicey this afternoon. Hopefully everything works out. To the question at hand, you know, it's hard to put an exact time on it because I don't replace my phone on a certain schedule. It's not when it's paid off. It's when the thing has to be replaced, when it's completely dead. And now with having an iPhone and Apple Care, I hold on to phones a whole lot longer because a lot of the repairs get taken care of for free when something breaks, or I can get a low-cost replacement as well. And I actually did that not too long ago because my phone got some water in it at the gym. So with that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to Ned. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Very good, James. That was a lot. We put you in the varies column. Have a great day. Brian, W5GHR.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Since my phone is also a part of my medical care as a type 1 diabetic, I do not want to run it till it dies. I want to replace it before that. So after about 2 years, I start looking for a good deal. And when something comes on sale, that's when I'll pull the trigger. So I'll say 2 years. But I don't feel too bad about that because my phone will then go to one of my kids. At least it always has been. Probably just gave my last phone to one of my kids because they'll be graduating high school soon and moving on to college and who knows where, buying their own stuff. So that may change in the future, but right now every 2 years. But then the phone stays in the family for another 5 years or so. Back to you, Net Control, W5GHR.
Very good, Brian. 2 years it is, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Ed, WB8BHL.
Bill and Vicky and everybody on the net. I'm running about every 5 years, I think. Bill is a pretty good guess. Back up to you, WB8BHL Orlando.
Very good, Ed. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Christopher, N2CFX.
Good morning, Net Control, Vicky, everyone on the Good Morning Brew. I changed I changed my cell phone maybe every 2 years. I have done it yearly. I like to keep up with the technology. But I think 3 years is my limit. Back to you, Net Control.
Very good, Christopher. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. David, N6QDY, good morning.
Hey, good morning there, Bill, Vicky, the Brew Crew. Let's see, put me down for every 4 years, roughly is what see, I get these hand-me-up phones, and when the wife gets the new phone, I get hers, so that's how that works. Anyways, everybody have, and thank you all for doing what you do. Back to Net Control, N6QDY.
Very good, David. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you joining us so early every morning. Let's see, that'll do it for the mobiles. Let's go back up to Chuck, W3CVE. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody in the brew. 5 years for me there, Bill. Have a great day.
5 years it is. Have a great day, Chuck. Appreciate you stopping by. Mark, N0CKV.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, the rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. 4 years for me. Everybody have a great Wednesday. N0CKV, back to net.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day as well. Brian, KE2FBT.
Hey, good morning, Bill and Vicky, everyone else in ECR land. I'm generally every 2 years, every other model. That way I stick with the even numbers. So I don't know if that's my OCD coming out, but that's what I do. Everyone have a great day. Take care.
Very good, Brian. Hope you have a great day. Greg, KB3EYR.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. Everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR. And for me, it's pretty much whenever the phone stops working. I'm not ever in a hurry to get a new phone. Have a great day. Back to Net Control.
Very good, Greg. Hope you have a great day. Daryl, KC5CZX.
Good morning, Bill. Rest of the brew. Like many others out there, when the phone dies, that's when I go get another one. So it varies for me. It could be 4 years, 5 years, 2 years. You never know. So back to net, KC5CZX.
Very good, Daryl. Hope you have a great day. Dave, WB8ODF. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Vicky and everyone else on the net here. Sorry about that. I got a frog in my throat here. I would say between 3 to whenever I throw it off the balcony. So that could be 3 to 5 years. Been in the apartment here 5 years, going on 6, and I've done it twice, so let's put down 3. Thanks, WB8ODF.
3 years it is. Have a great day, Dave. Thanks for joining us. Let's go to Angelo, N5XT.
Good morning, Bill, you, Vicky, and everybody on the Morning Brew. I guess my answer is more like if there's an interesting feature I like on a newer phone, then I'll upgrade. If not, it might go 3 or 4 years. Hope everybody has a great morning from Angelo and the Big Easy 73N5UXT.
Oh, thank you, Angelo. Hope you have a good day as well. Scott, KE9EST.
Good morning, everyone on the morning net. I don't have a exact time I replaced it. My last phone lasted about 5 years. This one I've already replaced the battery once, but it's still going strong. Back to net. Thanks. KE9EST.
Well, we'll put you in the berries column. Have a great day, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Chris, WB5ITT.
Good morning, sir, to the rest of the Morning Brew. And changing cell phones, well, usually whenever I break it. And the last one lasted over 5 years, 6 years, something like that. Especially since I've been getting the right cases and screen protectors. And I got tired of spending money. But no average length on time. I've had some last 2 months and others last 5, 6 years. So, like I said, just whenever it breaks. Hope everybody has a good morning and a good hum day. WB5ITT, back to that.
Very good, Chris. Yeah, electronics, they could last, like say, 2 months or 10 years. Have a great day. This N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York, along with Vicky, KE8VKY. Just a couple quick announcements. Let's see, tonight, 8 o'clock, open mic night. Thursday morning, 10 a.m., 20 meter net, 14.317. Thursday night, 8 o'clock, Zoom room. Town hall, and Friday night, magazine is out. Vicky's done another excellent job. You can go to the website to find it if you didn't receive it, and you can go to ecr.radio/subscribe if you aren't receiving it and you'd like to. Let's go to Jeff, N2VLK. How often do you replace your cell phone?
Good morning, everybody. You can put me in the varies column. I switch them out when they die. I don't need them that bad. N2VLK.
Very good, Jeff. Have a great day. Bill, W8WHK, good morning.
Good morning. It's 61 degrees here and clear skies, although there's a light fog. 61 degrees. Wow. It's great. Anyway, it varies. It all depends. I used to get my wife's hand-me-downs, and usually that's what, even though I have a phone that I like, and she wants to get a new one, I have to get the old one that she has. But right now that's not going to happen because we both have the same model of telephone, and we bought them both on the same day. So, but varies. No set time. Okay, back to you, 7-3s, everyone. Have a great rest of the week. This is W8WHK. Back to net control, 7-3.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day yourself, and thanks for stopping by. Frank, KJ5DXB.
Good morning to you, Bill, Vicky, everybody in the Brew Crew.
About 3 years since I got the last one, so 3 years for me. Thanks for the check-in. Everybody have a great day. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Bill.
Yeah, very good, Frank. Hope you have a great day, and we thank you for checking in. Ernest, KG2LA, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone on the brew. I change my phone when absolutely necessary. If I didn't have to have this thing for work, I certainly wouldn't, and I never use the plan. I always buy it outright because it's too expensive. Have a nice day, everyone. Kilo Golf Lima Alpha 73.
Very good, Ernest. Hope you have a good day as well, and thank you for checking in. Jinzik, VA3KTJ.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everyone on the net. This is 3KTJ Jinzik. Please put me down for berries and colors. I don't replace my cell phone regularly. Sometimes I use it for more than 5-6 years, I think. 73 to all, and have a great day, everyone. Back to net control. This is VA3KTJ.
Very good, Jinzik. Hope you have a good day as well, and thank you for checking in. Neil, NB9D.
Hey, good morning, everyone on the brew. This is November Bravo 9 Delta Neil in Bedford, New Hampshire, and we're using a Motorola. This phone is Android 12, vintage, I don't know, maybe 2021, has a cracked screen, but works good. And so we're kind of on the wavelength of if we get a free upgrade, then that's fine. Or
Very good, Neil. We'll put you in the berries column, and hope you have a great day. We have some more text check-ins. We'll acknowledge these, and then we'll take some general check-ins and run them all together. We have Randy, W2RBC, Gary, NAZFH, Greg, KJ5LJJ, Rod, WD8KOB, Tim, VE3TCS, Charles, KR4AEG, and Dick, WB2JPQ. Let's take some general check-ins. Come to their call signs twice.
K4 GDF, K4 GDF. Kilo Oscar 4 India Hotel Mike, KO4 IHM. Kilo Echo 2 Alpha Romeo Charlie, Kilo Echo 2 Alpha Romeo Charlie.
Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Whiskey 4, Papa X-ray. Whiskey 4, Papa X-ray.
Kilo Yankee Zulu. Kilo Delta 2, Tango Yankee Zulu, mobile in and out.
Romeo November Alpha 2 Bravo NA 28 Uniform Victor Quebec C2 2VQ.
All right.
WP3PF, WP3PF.
All right, let's hold up there. We'll acknowledge this list. From the top down, we have Gil, K4GDS, Donald, KO4IHM, Ron, KE2ARC, Bill, VA3YBS, Bob, VK4BYF, Ray, KC3FGD, Don, W4PPX, David, KD2TYZ was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. I believe it was Jacob, KG5UFR, Charlie, NA2B, Phil, KC2UBQ, and the last station, WB3BS or something like that. Could you give us the correct call sign?
WP3PF, Whiskey Papa 3, Papa Foxtrot, Whiskey Papa 3, Papa Foxtrot, Operator 1, JUN.
Okay, WP3PF1, we got you on the list. We'll get back to you in a couple minutes here. Let's go up to Gil, K4GDS. Question of the day is, how often do you replace your cell phone?
Good morning, Vicky, everyone on the brew. I hope I'm making it in here. I know I'm stretching the wire a bit. It's probably every 2 to 3 years for me. So, usually not much more than that. K4GDS, back to that.
Very good, Gil. Yeah, you were readable. A little picket fencing, but we got everything. Hope you have a great day. Let's go with one of our team members, Randy, W2RBC.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I replace my phone about every 3 years. I'm really not one who always wants the latest version. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Gary, N8ZFH.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and the crew. And you can put me down in the varies column, too. And I download pictures quite frequently because I've had a phone brick on me before. N8ZFH, back to net. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday.
Oh, thank you, Gary. It varies it is, and hope you have a good day as well. Greg, KJ5LJJ.
Hey, good morning, Brew Crew. I would say every 4 years I used to replace it when it really goes out. But they don't make them like they used to. KJ5LJJ, back to net control.
Very good, Greg. Yeah, that's true with a lot of stuff. Hope you have a great day. Rod, WD8KOB.
This is WD8KOB. Good morning, Nick. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday morning on a hump day. It's all downhill after today. Anyway, my answer would be until it either stops working or I drop and break it, whichever comes first. And usually that's about 8 to 10 years. 10 years I will consider maybe replacing it. My cell phone I'm using right now, it's 6 years old, so hopefully it'll make it to 10. All righty, thanks. Good net. Back to that. WD8KOB.
Very good, Rod. Made me laugh a little bit. We were talking about this question and trying to decide how to put the answers in, and Vicki says, I don't think anybody hangs on their cell phone for 10 years anymore. Have a great day, Rod. Tim, VE3TCS.
Morning, this is VE3TCS Mobile. Tim in rainy Windsor. My wife and I change phones at the same time. That way I can help her when she's having problems. So, and it's usually about 4 years, about every 4. Back to net.
4 years it is. Have a good day, Tim. Thank you for stopping by. Charles, KR4AEG.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody on the Brew Crew. I'm going to have to go with the varies column. I tried to keep up with technology for a long time. Just can't hardly afford to do it, so I run mine as long as it'll go. KR4AEG, back to net control.
Very good, Charles. Hope you have a great day. Up next, the Godfather, WB2JPQ. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, Neil. Great question this morning. Made me think. I think I'm on 4 years with this one, so I would say between 4 and 5 years is my answer. Thank you, Bill. Have a good day, everybody. This is WB2JPQ.
Very good. We'll talk to you a little later, and let's go to Donald, KO4IHM.
Good evening, Bill, and everyone Ned there from the Brew Crew this morning. With our phone, we change it out every time it quits. We got one now that we've had probably going on 3 years, so we'll run it till it quits. And we're 62 degrees this morning and going back to winter again tomorrow, they say. So I'm not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. KO4IHM.
Yeah, same thing here. Not much we can do about it. Just dress warm. Have a great day, Donald. Ron, KE2ARC.
Good morning, everybody on the net. Yep, we run them till they die, and then get a new one. See you back to...
Very good, Ron. Have a great day. Bill, VA3YBS.
Vicky, everybody on the net. I run my cell phone for about 4 years until I get a new one. Back to you. Thanks for doing what you do, Bill. This is VA3YBS.
Very good, Bill. Thank you, and thank you for checking in. Have a great day. Bob, VK4BYF.
Good morning. Good morning, the Brew Crew and everyone on channel. Yeah, I usually keep them until they die. There we go. The longest we've had, we're trying to work it out here, was 8 or 9 years. But usually they die about 5 years. So put us in the varies. That's probably the best way to go. Anyway, everybody stay safe over there, and we'll catch you another morning. VK4BY.
Very good, Bob. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for checking in. Ray, KC3FGD. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Everyone on the brew. I'm going to be a little bit different here. I'm going to say never because I do not use one. Hey, up to the gardens today. Beautiful weather here, and I'm going to get the beds ready. KC3FTG, back to net.
Very good, Ray. Yeah, sometimes, like I say, you're better off without one. If they want you, then you can leave a message at home. Have a great day. This N2BH, along with Vicky, KE8VKY on the log. Let's go to Don, W4P.
Morning, Bill, everybody on the Brew Crew. Morning, Vicky, the whole bunch. Probably about every 5 years. As long as it's still working, I'm going to try to hang on to it for a while. W4PPX, back to net control.
Very good, Don. Hope you have a great day. Jacob, KG5UFR. KG5 UFR. Jacob, you with us? Nothing heard. Let's go to Charlie and Birdie and A2B. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Everybody on the net from Birdie and I here in Tampa Bay. 71 this morning. Bill, this weather, you'd be getting your little cooler out and going out for breakfast. Beautiful morning here. Headed for 80 this afternoon. Response to the question, every 4 years, Bill, and last time we switched from AT&T to Spectrum, bought 2 phones, and our monthly bill dropped to $100 a month. That's great service with Spectrum. NA2B, back to that.
Yeah, very good, Charlie. Yeah, we've had some nice weather here. There's been a lot of bikes out, but boy, like up the end of my road, you could take a shovel and fill a wheelbarrow with all the salt and sand out of the road. So I'm going to wait a bit. Have a great day. Phil, KC2 UBQ.
Morning, it wasn't until they stopped working, and that's been roughly about 5 years.
Very good, Phil. Thanks for joining us, and hope you have a great day. WP3PF, Juan, good morning.
Good morning, WP3PF here. I smoke him as much as I can. Till the amber touches the lips, I guess. That's about 5-6 years, or sometimes even more. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for what you do. This is WP3PF.
Very good, Juan. Looks like you're new to our system. If you have a public email on, get a welcome letter from us. And if you go to eastcoastreflector.com, that's our website. You can see what we're all about. It lists all our different nets and that. And we're here with the Morning Brew Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Time, except for holidays. And hope you become a regular. Have a great day. We have some more text check-ins. We have Bob, KQ8U, Jim, KD3ATQ, Bob, W3ICQ, Richard, N4RSM, Elton, KA4JAZ, and Glenn, N3LLY. Let's go up to Bob. How often do you replace your cell phone?
Morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the net. It's probably about whatever it goes bad, maybe 4 or 5 years, I think. This one here, I think I'm on 3 years with it. Have a great day. KQ8U, back to that.
Very good, Bob. Hope you have a good day as well. Jim, KD3ATQ.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew crew. We replace it about every 5 years. Back to net control, KD3ATQ.
Very good, Jim. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Bob, W3ICQ.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. I also am about every 3 years, W3ICQ, back to the net.
3 years it is. Have a good day, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go to Richard, N4RSM.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. I get a new cell phone, iPhone, probably every 5 years.
Very good, Richard. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Elton, KA4JAZ.
Good morning to the Brew crew.
About 5 years. You ask me, however, if you ask my wife, I lived in China. She was the one standing in line at the Apple store for the new models. So, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, stockpile. So, I don't need a new phone. Every 5 years is when I get my Samsung. Back to net control, KA4JAZ.
5 years it is. Yeah, my daughter was like that. Every time they came with a new iPhone, boy, she was in line figuring out a way to get it. Have a great day. Glenn, N3LLY.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky. And good morning to the rest of the crew. Well, we usually average about 5 to 6 years. Unless something unexpected comes up, like a phone gets destroyed. The last one I had to replace was about 5 years ago, and I ran over an iPhone with a forklift, and believe it or not, it actually still worked after that. And then my wife, well, she slammed one in the car door, so. But it's getting close to time to upgrade now. So, anyway, 7-3, everybody. Back to you, Bill, from N3LLY here in Maryland.
Very good, Glenn. Yeah, it's amazing what some of those things can withstand. Have a great day. Last for me today, we'll go to Terry, N5RTC. Good morning.
Morning, Bill.
Had a 302 in it. The guy put a torque wrench on it, headers, done some network on it and stuff like that. But with those vinyl sheets on it, driving for some time, I've had this nice diagonal stripe across my chest.
Issuing new versions of their operating systems for that phone. For instance, my wife is still using an iPhone 11. I'm using an iPhone 12. So we'll keep using them until we can't use them any longer. N5RTC, back to net control.
Very good, Terry. We'll put you in the varies column, and hope you have a great day, and that'll do it for me today. This N2BH will be turned over to Scott, N7FGP. I believe Al's got some power issues out there, so Scott's going to jump in and take over for Al, along with Vicky. New stations come with their call signs twice, and Scott will pick you up.
This is Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, KB8, PLV, Chris.
Charlie, Kilo, Charlie 3,
Kilo 5, Mike Papa Hotel, K5 MPH, in and out. Thank you.
WA1 IVI, Whiskey Alpha 1, India, Victor, India.
It's 3FE, Pflugerville, Texas.
Kilo Charlie 2, Juliet, India Bravo. Kilo Charlie 2, Juliet, India Bravo, mobile.
Pflugerville, Texas. This is 3FE, Pflugerville, Texas.
All right, let's hold it up there. That last station, MPE, could you come back with your full call sign, please?
JL1, JGY. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Over.
right, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week so far, and I'm operating on little sleep, so we'll see how this all goes. But anyhow, this is Scott N7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and I'll be sitting in for Al today, who's having some power issues. We'll go through this list that I got here in just a second. But I do want to remind you that tonight is open mic night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast Reflector. And let's see, we got the last call sign was JL1JGY, I think. Then we had Frank, KE2AMY. We have Bill, KI5PMI. We have James, KC2JIB. We had Alex, WA1IVI. We have Michael, K5MPH, who's mobile and in and out. We have Charles, KC3I, who's mobile. We'll get to you in just a second. And we had Chris, KB8PLV. Well, let's go to Michael first, K5MPH. Michael, how often do you replace your cell phone? K5MPH, Michael, are you out there? Right, I guess Michael's in and out there. Let's go on to the top of this list here. Well, actually, we have a couple more mobiles. Let's try Charles, KC3I. Are you out there, Charles? Over 3 years. All right, Charles, you're not quite making the repeater there, but I think I picked out 3 years. All right, thank you for checking in, and let's keep on going down the road here. Let's see, we have James in Gwanda, New York, who is also mobile, KC2JIB. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Scott. You have to put me down for every 4 years like clockwork. Back to the net control, KC2JIB here.
All right, James, we've got you down for every 4 years. Okay, I think that's all the mobiles. Let's go up to the top of this list here, and that's with Chris, KB8PLV. Good morning, Chris, and how often do you replace your cell phone?
Morning to everyone on the net today, and thanks for jumping in and helping out. You guys have a great crew and team that just do everything really well, make it sharp. Put me down for varies. I really wait till it breaks or has absolutely no life left in it, goes slow, sluggish, annoying, and then I decide to replace it. They cost a lot these days, but they're pretty good. It's like that computer you have in your pocket all the time. Hope everyone has a great week ahead. This is KB8PLV. Back to net.
All right, Chris, thank you very much, and we've got you marked down for about every 3 years, and that's about how often I change mine also. All right, let's move on down to Alex, WA1IVI. Good morning, Alex.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is Alex here in Maine, and I would say every 4 to 5 years on the average for the swap out when the technology improves. So put me down for, say, 5 years. Over.
All right, Alex, we've got you down for every 4 years. I think that's what you said there. Yeah, you know, the technology changes, and sometimes it's so minuscule that it's not really worth the change. So, all right, let's keep on moving. We've got Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico, KI5 PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the brew. Put me down for 5 or 6 years, just basically when I absolutely have to. Hope everybody has a good day. KI5 PMI, back to net.
Right, Bill, we've got you down for every 5 years. Don't forget you can avoid all the check-in pileups. You can text or email, text your call sign and nothing but your call sign to 716-317-9050, or you can email your call sign to text@ecr.radio. All right, let's keep on going down the list, and we have Frank, KE2AMY. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning to you and everybody. Yeah, same as that gentleman just before, 5 to 6 years. I wait till all the upgrades, security patches, upgrade OS, all that stuff slows down the phone to an unbearable use. So, yeah, put me down for 5. This is Kate. Frank, something new. Over to you.
All right, Frank, we've got you down for 5 years. Let's see, we had a couple other check-ins. We had KB2UDB, and we have Paul, K7PAS. But first, let's try JL1JGY. Good morning. Well, I'm not sure of that call sign, and I'm not sure that he can hear me, so we're just going to mark him in and out. Let's try Paul in Columbia City, Indiana, K7PAS.
Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the morning crew here. Brew crew. I would go with every 3 years for my wife and I. She gets the iPhone and I get the Android, and we're happy to keep it separate that way. So, 3 years for us. Thank you. Back to you. K7PAS.
My wife is the same. Except for she has the Android and I have the iPhone. We picked up also John, KB0GUF. We're going to call for general check-ins here in just a second. We also have Bob, KC2JZE. But let's go up to Mike in Sebring, Florida, KB2UDB. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. Everybody else listening on the frequency. I'm going to say 5 years. I try to stretch it right out. It's between 4 and 5, but I'm going to say 5 years. And this year, it's time for us to trade them in here. So we're going to go up to try an iPhone. I see that their camera's better quality than my Android. So we're going to give iPhone a try, the wife and I. So 5 years is the answer. And thanks for doing the net. We'll talk to you guys later. And I will be coming up earlier than expected, so maybe I'll stop in. This is KB2UDB, back to net. Thanks for doing the net.
All right, Mike, we got you down there, and thank you for checking in this morning. Let's try John, KB0GUF. Good morning, John.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. Thought I heard somebody keying in there. KB0GUF. That depends on how many times I drop it. I'm kind of clumsy. So, but normally I would go every 5 years. That seems to be about right. Anyway, thanks for having me, and thanks for everything you do behind the scenes to make this reflect your work. KB0GUF, I'll be clear.
All right, John, thank you for checking in this morning. Let's go ahead and take some check-ins here. So if you would like to check into the Morning Brew this morning, just need your call sign twice and slowly. Go ahead and call now, please.
Kilo Oscar 4, Lima Foxtrot Zulu KO4 LFZ Mobile. This is N3MPE, N3MPE, Sam, in Pflugerville, Texas.
Kilo 4 November Hotel Victor, K4 NHV, Nick in Sebring, Florida.
November 3, Mike Papa Echo in Pflugerville, Texas. N3MPE.
KR4 EMM, KR4 EMM Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8 SMN. Good morning. In and out today.
Victor Echo 7, Tango Alpha Quebec. Victor Echo 7, Tango Alpha Quebec. In and out.
All right, let's go ahead and hold it up there. Let's see. We have Terrence, DE7TQ, in and out. Good morning, and thank you for checking in. We had Jeff, who was also in and out. KE8SMN. Good morning, Jeff. We had Vince, KR4EMM, who is mobile. We'll get to you soon. We have Nick in Sebring, Florida, K4NHV. Good morning, Nick. We have Jacob, KG5UFR. We have Samuel, N3MPE. Have Benjamin, who is also mobile, KO4LFZ. We have Mike, N8HLN. We have Mike again in Valley Springs, California, K6AAN. We had Bob, KC2JZE by the text line. And I guess that's about where we're going to start. Oh, no, we're going to go to our mobile station first, and we're going to go to Benjamin, KO4LFZ. Good morning, Benjamin. And how often do you replace your cell phone?
Good morning, everyone on the brew. Kind of getting on the fringe of the repeater here, so hopefully you got me. I ended up replacing my phone back this year, but due to a warranty claim, and just replaced the wife phone as well. Hers was about 2 models behind, so we usually say we'll keep a phone for 2 or 3 model releases, and then we'll upgrade depending on what the deals that are out there. So with that, I'll turn it back over to net control because I'm running out of range. KO4 lives Z 73.
All right, Benjamin, we got you on that, and you sounded just fine. Yeah, I try to keep my phone for about 2 model releases, too. Let's try Vince in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, KR4EMM. Good morning, Vince.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody on the brew. I would say right now I have a 13, iPhone 13. I usually buy them with a lot of gigs. I have 512 gigabytes. Do a lot of music on it. So I'd have to say probably every 5 years, 5 to 6 years. This is KR4 EMM back to the net.
All right, Vince, we've got you down for about 5 years. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. Let's go to the top of the list here with Bob in Hamburg, New York, KC2JZE. Good morning, Bob.
I replace my phone about every 4 years. Somebody else said, wife has iPhone, I have Android. Never the twain shall meet. Back to net. Have a great day, everyone. KC2JZ.
We're a mixed family, too. All right, thank you for checking in today, and let's move on down to Mike in Valley Springs, California, K6AAN. Good morning, Mike.
And good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. For me, it's about every 5 years. Usually, when my daughter gets into it, she'll pass me down the old one. It's good enough for me. He buys the top-of-the-line iPhone every time, so the old used ones, those things hold about 10 years easy. Take care of them. Don't drop it all the time. Anyway, we'll hand it back to you. This is K6AAN.
I have issues with dropping my phone every once in a while myself, so. All right, thank you for checking in, and have a great day. Let's try Mike in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, N8HLN. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning to you, sir, and Vicky and the crew. Coming to you this morning from Northport, Florida, where it's blue skies and 69 degrees. Replace our phones probably every about 4 years. I think it's about 4 years. That's our answer. Back to that, N8HLN.
All right, Mike, we've got you down for 4 years. You have a great day. Let's see, we have Samuel, N3MPE. Looks like you're new to the system. So you'll get an email welcoming you to the East Coast Reflector. Samuel, how often do you replace your cell phone?
This is N3MPE, Pflugerville, Texas. I replace my phones about every 3.5 years with this heavy usage, and I also have a tendency to drop the thing all the time. I'm an Android man, and back to Net Control, you're doing a great job down here in Texas. This is N3MPE, back to Net Control.
All right, Samuel, we have you down with every 2 years. Be sure to check in with us every morning at 7 to 9 Eastern Time here on the East Coast Reflector for the Morning Brew. This is Scott N7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and let's try Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas, KG5UFR. Good morning, Jacob.
Well, good morning, and thanks for picking me up today. Cell phone-wise, I usually keep my phone at least 5 years plus. The one I have right now, I think I've had 6 years, and the one before it, the only reason I upgraded to this one was because the carrier made me change phones. It was antiquated, but I replaced the battery in it and everything like that, so that's the biggest thing that goes out for me first is the battery. And I replaced the battery. They last a long time. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it here. Probably going to upgrade this one next year or so, I think. But anyway, that's about it here. So thanks for picking me up, and back to that KG5UFR.
All right, Jacob, thank you for checking in this morning, and you have a great day. Let's try Nick in Sebring, Florida, K4NHV. Good morning, Nick.
Well, good morning to everyone on the brew, and thanks for doing the net, by the way. I usually keep my phone, and it's always an iPhone. I've had iPhones since 2009. Usually keep my phone for 4 or 5 years, and then get a new one. Anyway, thanks for picking me up. Everybody have a great day. K4NHV, Sebring, Florida.
All right, Nick. Nick. Thank you for checking in this morning, and you have a great day. All right, let me acknowledge check-ins that we got in just shortly. We had Kevin in Bowling Green. We had Scott in Buffalo. We have Frank in Lancaster, New York. Ken, AA0UU. We had Doug in Homosassa, Florida. Let's go ahead and take some more check-ins. If you would like to check into the Morning Brew this morning, just need your call sign twice and slowly. Call now.
This is November 8, Mike Juliet, November, N8 MJN in the mobile.
K2AP, K2AP.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Romeo Kilo, KQ4, ORK in the mobile.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie. November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
Whiskey 2, Romeo Oscar, November, Ron in Vermont. Over. N5GI, N5GI.
N1 CBM, N1 CBM.
All right, let me tell you who we picked up that time, and then we'll go on down the list. Looks like we had Bruce and Kissimmee, KK4VTT, who is mobile and in and out. We had Carlos in 1 CBM. We have Rick in 5G. I have Ron, W2RON. Michael in 3MDC. We have Barry, KQ4ORK, who's mobile. We'll get to you soon. Joe, K2AP, Marson, also mobile, N8MJN. So let's go ahead and start with Marson, N8MJN. How often do you replace your cell phone? Over to you.
Hey, good morning, everybody on the Morning Brew. This is N8MJN. I'd have to say when it dies, I guess. Once it becomes frustrating to operate is usually when I upgrade them. I tend to just buy them outright when they come out because I just don't like doing a whole payment plan and being tied down to a contract. So most of the time I end up buying a non-carrier branded phone. I just buy the fully unlocked version directly from Samsung and go from there. But that said, I'll send it back to Net Control. Oh yeah, that usually takes about 4 years. I think that's the question. So roughly every 4 years I get a new one. That's it. Back to Net Control. N8MJN 73.
All right, Marston, we've got you down for 4 years. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. How about Barry in Apopka, Florida, KQ4ORK. Good morning, Barry.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. I don't know if I can go in years. I'm going to have to go when my daughter gets a new phone and gives me her old one. So I'm going to have to say, maybe every 4 or 5 years or so. If that. Don't need a new phone, just use it to make calls. Hope everybody has a great day. Back to Net Control, 73 KQ4, ORK in the mobile.
Right, Barry. We've got you down for every 4 years. Looks like I missed one here. Joe, K2AP. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I would have to say I change my phone about every 4 years. I used to have Samsung Galaxy phones. I got my first Google Pixel 9. I like it a lot, so it was a gift. I usually don't buy phones. I usually get them free. That's the story. Have a wonderful day, everyone. K2AP, back to net.
Right, Joe. Thank you for checking in this morning. Let's see. Let's go up to some of our text check-ins here. We have Doug in Homosassa, Florida, WA8BLG. Good morning, Doug.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning, everybody. The last time I changed phones was I got a letter telling me that as of such and such a date, my phone wouldn't function anymore. Get a new one. So as long as it rings and as long as I can text, I'm good. So I can't answer you. I have no answer for the question of the day. Everybody have a good one. Back to you, Scott.
All right, Doug. We'll just put you down as for when the carrier makes you. Now we got you down as varies. All right, let's try Ken in Council Bluffs. Please, I can't talk today. AA0UU. Good morning, Ken. Try that one more time. Ken, AA0UU. Good morning, Ken.
I guess I didn't push on the fun button hard enough. Yes, Ken, AA0UU, down in Sebring, Florida for the winter. And, yeah, my answer to the question is when it breaks or it just gets too painful, which is, I would guess, probably around every 5 years or so. So, Scott, thanks for taking the net, and good morning to Mike and Nick. I heard them down here in Sebring this morning as well. Everybody have a great day. 73AA0UU, back to net.
All right, Ken, we've got you checked in. You have a great day. Let's try Frank in Lancaster, New York, KC2JPQ. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Scott, and everybody listening to the Brew. On average, I do about every 3 years, and looks like we're going to get some today, so that's just the way it goes. And I'll send back the net. 7-3s, everybody, KC2PQ.
Okay, Frank. Yeah, we are getting some rain. We had a nice little thunderstorm about the start of the net this morning. So, anyhow, this is Scott in 7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and this is the Morning Brew on the East Coast Reflector. And see if Scott in Buffalo is out there. W2BLT. Good morning, Scott.
Well, good morning, Scott. This is W2BLT. I replace my phone about every 4 years unless my carrier has an offer too good to refuse on a trade-in. With that, 7-3, everyone. This is W2BLT.
All right, Scott, we've got you down for every 4 years. Thank you for checking in this morning. Have a great day. We have Kevin next in Bowling Green, Ohio, KF8DJQ. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Scott and Vicki, everybody on the net this morning. Rarely would be the answer for me this morning. The only reason I have a smartphone now is that the texting became a bit too much of a chore on my flip phone. So, yes, it's rarely that I change phones. KF8DJQ, everybody have a good day. Back to net.
Boy, I
I could never text very well on those flip phones. That drove me crazy. I don't have the patience, I think. Anyhow, thank you for checking in this morning, and have a great day. Let's move on down to Michael in Winston-Salem. N3 MDC. Good morning, Michael. How are you? Let's try Michael one more time. N3 MDC. Good morning. You can mark Michael as in and out, or he can check in again later. Let's move on down the list to Ron. W2RON. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone on the net. This is Ron, W2RON, in Milton, Vermont, where it's about 32 degrees. As far as the cell phones, I don't ever think I'm going to replace it until it fails. I've had mine, I don't know how long. I can't remember when I bought my phone. But it keeps working, and I'm going to keep using it until it doesn't. So I don't have any particular set time that I get a new one. When this one goes, then I'll think about it. Anyway, there you go. Very good to be on the net this morning, and great to hear everybody checking in. So we'll say 73 and just stand by and listen to the rest. But there you go. This is W2RON, Ron, in Milton, Vermont. Back to net. Thank you.
All right, Ron, we have you down for It Varies. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. Rick in the Villages, N5GI. Good morning, Rick.
Well, good morning, Scott, and everybody on the Brew Crew. This N5GI. It's a beautiful day here in the Villages. Nice, clear blue skies, mild temperatures. Going to get up and nice and warm later today. As for the question of the day, I would say on average about 3 years. Every 3 years, give or take, we'll upgrade our phones, or when they die. Okay, back to you, Scott. N5GI, back to net.
All right, Rick, we have you down for every 3 years. Let's see, let's move on down to Carlos in Hollywood, Florida, N1 CBM. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the usual ECR family always present here on the Morning Brew. I see Leo popped up a couple of check-ins after mine, so I'm going to let him do the honors for the weather report in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. For me, it's, if it works, it works, but it's usually like 3-4 years whenever the phone starts slowing down or the operating system gets so old that the updates don't work anymore. So you can put me down for 4 years. And 1 CBM. Back to you, Scott.
All right, Carlos, we have you down for every 3 or 4 years. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. Let me acknowledge some text check-ins here. We have William, KQ4GWO, Roger, KO4QMM, Florin, K5YNU, Milton, WP4VW, Leo, K4ITA, and let's go ahead and see if we can get some more radio check-ins. So if you would like to check into the Morning Brew this morning, just need your call sign twice and slowly. Call now.
This is N3MDC recheck. Scott, I'm back.
KA1DMA, Kilo Alpha 1, Delta Mike Alpha, in and out. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee.
Net control. Sierra, Quebec, Romeo, N3 SQR.
UFLO, KE2FLO.
Juliet.
In and out.
Golf. Uniform. Yankee. Guy and Harvey.
All right, let's hold it up there, and I'll tell you who we have. We have Guy, KJ5GY. We have Mike, KE2FLO, in and out. Thank you for checking in this morning, Mike. We have Joe, N3SQR, Bill, KR4CKC. We have Gene, KK4DIY. We have Dave, who's in and out, KA1DMA. Have a great day, Dave. We have Michael with a recheck, and it sounds like he's mobile. We'll get to you right now. Let's go ahead. Michael, N3MDC, good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott and everybody on the Brew Crew. Well, Scott, the phone I have right now is an iPhone XR, and I haven't changed phones in, I'll say, decades. I've had this phone for a long time, and I didn't pay for it. My sister down in Florida got me and my mom these phones for Christmas. And I'm not paying the bill, my sister is. So I think it's time for me to upgrade to a new phone eventually, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So back to you, Scott, in 3MDC.
All right, Michael, yeah, it sounds like a good deal there. All right, thank you, and you have a great day. Let's move on up to the top of the list and check on Leo in Fort Lauderdale, K4ITA. Good morning, Leo.
Morning. Good morning, Scott and Vicky. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 9 degrees and beautiful sky, not that humid. Ciao, Carlos. Have a great day and good flight. And, well, it's about 3 years. The other Samsung model. I own a Samsung Fold 5 at this time. I'm planning to change it with the Samsung Fold 8 this September, hopefully, if it comes to happen. Have everybody a great day. K4ITA.
All right, Leo, you have a great day, too. Let's move on down to Milton in Shenandoah, Texas. WP4VW. Good morning, Milton. Let's try that one more time. Milton, WP4VW. Good morning.
It's Milton, WP4 Victor Whiskey. I am going to say every 4 years, but it might be a little longer in this occasion because all the features that I have on my current phone, I truly like them, especially the USB-C on these iPhones. With that said, very nice, not cold. It's kind of like cool and rainy here in Shenandoah, Texas. Back to Unit Control. Thank you for what you guys do every swinging day. That'll be for Victor Whiskey. Adios.
All right, Milton, we have you down for every 4 years. Yeah, the USB-C on the iPhone is nice. It's about time they did that. Let's go to Florin in Conroe, Texas. K5YNU. Good morning, Florin.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everyone on the Morning Brew Crew. 4 to 5 years. Depends when it gives up. Back to the net control. Everyone have a blessed day. K5YNU Mobile.
All right, Florin, we got you down for every 4 to 5 years. Thank you for checking in, and have a great day. Let's try Roger in Umatilla, Florida.
KO4QMM. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, Brew Crew. I can tell you the last one was 4 years, so I think they average about 4 or 5 years, kind of like my glasses do. Thanks for getting me in there, Scott. Everybody have a wonderful day. 73 KO4QMM clear.
That's about when I upgrade my phone too, is every 4 years. Thank you for checking in and have a great day, Roger. Let's see, William in Wake Forest, KQ4GWO. Good morning, William.
Thank you, Net Control. Good morning. Good morning to everybody on the net. Good morning to the Brew Crew. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Whiskey Oscar, William around beautiful Wake Forest, North Carolina. Wow, cell phone. I remember back in the day I used to drop them with no case cover. Back in that day it was often. But now I'm smart, man. I got a case cover, well protected. So I say about every 5 years, that's a good answer. That's a good answer every 5 years because they upgrade phones like regularly. So buying a new phone only 5 cameras instead of 3, no doubt about it. Take it once again, Net Control. This is Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Whiskey Oscar. I'm clear.
All right, we've got you down there. Yeah, I used to have to get one of those really, really tough cases because I drop it so much. Okay, let's try Gene in Homosassa, Florida. KK4DIY. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky, KK4DIY in Homosassa. And I think the answer is that I only replace it if I need to. The phone I have now is going on 4 years old, and I like everything about it, and it still works. And so I'm going to say if I change it out in another 4 years, I'd be surprised. KK4 DIY.
All right, Gene, we've got you down for every 4 years. Thank you for checking in and have a great day. Bill in the Villages, Florida, KR4CKC. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, and the rest of the brew. Another beautiful day here in the Villages right now. We're in the mid-70s, going up to 90 today. We'll be down for 5 years, whether I like it or not, 5 years. And you all have a great day. KR4CKC.
All right, Bill, we've got you down for every 5 years. Thank you for checking in and have a great day. Let's see, next is Joe in Deerfield Beach, Florida, N3SQR. Good morning, Joe.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky and the rest of the Brew Crew. It's a beautiful day down here in Deerfield Beach. Yeah, you know, I never really gave it much thought because I've always just, after 2 years, they basically give me a value for the phone. I trade it in, and I get a new one. And I'm an iPhone user. Right now, I think I'm on the iPhone 16 Plus, whatever. It's the big one. But yeah, every 2 years, Scott. So everyone have a great day, and God bless. M3SQR, back to Net Control.
Yeah, you know, I've got the same phone, and that's about my schedule, too. So, all right, well, thank you for checking in today, and let's move on down the list, and that's going to be Guy, KJ5GUY. Good morning, Guy.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Brew Crew. It's KJ5GUY down here in Harbor, Louisiana. To answer these questions, about every 5 years, I think we replace cell phones. That's all right, I think. But anyway, thank you for Hey, calling in that there, Scott, Vicky. Hope you guys have a great day, and everybody on the Brew Crew has a great day. KJ5 Golf Uniform Yankee, back to you, Net Control.
All right, Guy, we've got you down for every 5 years. Thanks for checking in, and have a good morning. Let me acknowledge some text check-ins here. We have Adam, N3NKI. We have Jim, NW4Q, and we have Donnie, KM4CTB. Let's go ahead and take some more radio check-ins if you would like to check in. We just need your call sign twice and slowly. So, now.
KC2GRN, KC2GRN.
Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Sierra Uniform. Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Sierra Uniform.
W2EM.
I stepped on somebody. Kilo 7, Victor Whiskey Pop. Kilo 7, Victor Whiskey Papa.
All right, let me tell you who I picked up there. We have Chuck, W2EM. We have Mike, K7VWP. We have Paul, KE2CSU. We have Joel, KC2GRN. And let's see, we had the text check-in, so let's move on to the top of the text check-ins there, and that's going to be with Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, KM4CTB. Good morning, Donnie.
With the cost of these things these days, been better. But about every 5 years, technological changes or the battery failures, one or the other will get you. Thanks for stepping in on short order this morning, Scott, and have a great day. KM4CTP, back to net.
Right, Donnie, we've got you down for every 5 years. Thank you for checking in today, too, and have a great day. Let's try Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, NW4Q. How often do you replace your phone, Jim? Over to you.
Every 4 years.
Right, Jim, we've got you down for every 4 years. Have a great day. Adam in Boynton Beach, Florida, N3NKI. Good morning, Adam.
Hey, good morning. Here is N3NKI, Boynton Beach, Florida. It is, as it's going to be in the villages, going to be hot here today. Very hot, and then dropping down maybe 20 degrees by Monday. I think the question was, how often do you replace a phone? And I replace it as infrequently as possible. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S24. Before that, I had a S9 Plus. Before that, I had an S3. I hate the process of having to log into everything all over again. Absolutely dread it. So I replace the phone only when it stops working. Here is N3NKI, Boynton Beach, Florida, back to net control.
I hear you there, Adam. It's a pain to set up a new phone, that's for sure. All right, thank you for checking in this morning, and you have a great day. Let's try Joel, KC2GRN. Good morning, Joel.
Morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody else on the Morning Brew, KC2GRN.
Answer the question, it's about, I'd say every 4 years, maybe 5 years if I can stretch it. It really is annoying, this built-in obsolescence on these phones. Because there's nothing wrong with my old phone, it just doesn't work with the new software or the way they start tracking you with all their software stuff and everything. So, yeah, every 4 to 5 years if I can stretch it. Anyway, everybody have a great day. KC2GRA.
Right, Joel, we've got you down for every 4 years. Thank you for checking in. And yeah, they do build that obsolescence right into the phones, I think, now. All right, let's try Paul in Lancaster, New York. KE2CSU. Good morning, Paul.
KE2CSU, this is Paul. I'm down here in Ponce Inlet, Florida. Nice sunny day. Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. Probably every 4 or 5 years we replace the phones. They become obsolete, unfortunately, and we have to do that. Back to you, Nat.
All right, Paul, we've got you down for every 4 years. Thank you for checking in this morning. Let's try Mike, K7, EWP. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, this is K7VWP, and good morning to everybody. I think for me, it's every 5 years, or like everyone else says, when they quit supporting it, so that would be my answer. Back to you, K7VWP.
All right, Mike, we've got you down for every 5 years. Have a great day. Chuck in Lancaster, New York, W2EM. Good morning, Chuck.
Okay. Yeah, put me down for about, when it starts going bad, maybe about 4 years or so, you know, when the battery starts dying and everything's going bad. So put me down for 4 years. My father had a phone that was 12 years old and worked perfectly, but he had to get rid of it because it wouldn't work with the new systems. You know, unbelievable. All right, W2EM, 73, everyone.
All right, Chuck, I've got you down for 4 years. See, we had Robert KJ4ZFM check in by web and also web, N1WEB. Let's try web. N1WEB, it's your turn. How often do you replace your cell phone? Over to you.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you, Vicki. Put me down for 5 years. The last two were 5 years apart. But, you know, looking through the log and these responses, you know, I don't see anything over 5 years. I think there's a design factor in that. N1WEB.
Well, you're right. I think it's all planned there. All right, thank you for checking in, and you have a great day. Let's try Robert in Deltona, Florida, KJ4ZFM. Good morning, Robert.
Yeah, good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. This is Kilo Jupiter 4, Zulu Foxtrot Michael in Deltona, Florida. I have to be honest, I have never replaced my cell phone. KJ4ZFM, Deltona, Florida.
All right, Robert, we've got you down for never. All right, and with that, it's about the top of the hour here, so I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank Bill and Vicki and everybody in the Zoom room and all of you out there for checking in this morning. So
You got another text.
Oh, one more text message. One more text here. Let's go with WB1DXN. Good. How often do you replace your cell phone, Daryl?
I don't really know. But when they start getting poor performance, I get one. I guess it's basically predicted obsolescence. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for picking me up, and keep safe, WB1DXN.
All right, Daryl, we've got you down there. Anyhow, I want to thank everybody for checking in this morning, and hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to release the reflector and let everything turn back to normal, undirected traffic. Thank you for checking in this morning. This is Scott, N7FGP. I'll be clear.